Welcome to another collective Kalenian healing session. I'm so happy that you made it to the second one. The first one was so powerful. We had so many comments. So much love and peace was directed towards that last healing. And I am so grateful that so many were able to benefit from its frequency and what it was able to do to their lives and for their lives. I want to thank each and every one of you who watched it to allow that energy to come into your sacred space and allow it to do what it needed to do to help you. And I'm very sure that my race, Kalenia, is grateful as well. I hope you like this next healing. I'm unsure how it's going to go. I didn't know how the last one was going to go, but it definitely benefited a lot of people. So I am hoping that it does its work again. And this time we're going to focus in on childhood trauma. We're going to cut some of those cords and help you to find your soul's signature before all the programming, before all the hardships, the struggles that were placed on your infancy. So we're going to try to alleviate some of that pain and get you on the path to your original soul print. We need a little music. They've already picked it for me, so I will start that now. I'm immediately getting the legs and struggle to walk. I'm getting pain in the left buttocks, that if you even touch it, it is painful. You have placed your trauma in your legs because you don't feel strong enough to go forward. You were told not to run. You were always told not to run. Slow down. You're a free spirit, so you always ran. Always going places, getting into things. This is why your back, your lower back is in pain. the eyes. Having trouble with the eyes, seeing spots. In the last 3 years, the eyes have gotten worse. And this is due to you not seeing your truth. Each spot in the eye that is unclear to the vision, that keeps you from seeing, is a holdback that you see as a failure in your life. You're marking them in your eyes. You need to stop doing this. You are not a failure. There is no failure. There is no wrong. There is no right. There is only learning and experiencing through the eyes of the soul in this little human life. Your existence is important. Your existence is important. You would not be here if it was not such. See your truth. See your truth. Hold on to that truth. What you see, you will speak. If there's truth in the eye, there's truth in the voice of the soul coming through to speak its truth. Prato veratos grande vo a. Prato veratos ike toro aur. Jesus sees you, so you must see yourself through his eyes. He sees no wrong for you, see no wrong. Only experience say. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Over and over again, I hear, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You apologize for things you have not even done. You hold back your voice because you were shushed all along. Always shushed. Pato prete kutos varatas. I take breaks to listen to the Christ consciousness language coming through to help with this session. You cannot do this alone. You must have assistance. Trouble breathing is the sign of not taking the life breath of the source who holds the key to your life here. You are unplugging and plugging elsewhere. You're not putting the things in your life that need to be there. You need to rethink the paths you've been on. Rethink the paths you ought to take, that you are dismissing, and not challenging yourself. For what is taken will be replaced with something better. If you do not see this, you are being misled and there's illusion there. You must see what your soul sees, not what the physical wants to see. Because then you hold yourself back from the experiences your soul wanted to take, decided to take, and chose to take. Varapatotos itala. Take those paths. Do not hold yourself back. Get angry with the physical for holding you back. Your mission here is very important to your soul's advancement and where it wants to go in the cosmic understanding of consciousness. Remember, you are pieces of a whole, pieces of one signature frequency. Soar. So we take this healing to a higher source of understanding so that you may understand where your soul is coming from. You need to advance and expand your awareness. Chatote patos. Ketorosi. Vala potatas. Pete pro falas. Hora, ket vos etepe. Ah. Now, let the breath come in to the physical from source energy, like as if you're taking a spiritual medicine, and let it linger into the physical and be absorbed by the spiritual, as if the soul is drinking water to wash the medicine down. Chato pa tisa. so much fear in the heart and in the soul from a strong male who dominated your being. What he say go, but he no longer, so you can change that experience and let go. Snip, snip. Yes, snip. He no longer have control, you have control. I also see woman, older woman, slam, slam, throw, slam. She anger, her anger, not your anger. So snip, snip, no more anger, fear, and frustration in your life, because you are not the soul, you are your own soul. Or attention span short, read again, read again, read again. No more repeat. Focus and clarity will come to being, replacing the non-focus and short attention. Your soul needs to focus. It needs meditation. It needs quiet. Too much chaos here is chaos out here. Please start writing your day into a book. Get it out of here to give your soul a fresh start at night during dream state. This is when your soul gets to live its life. When it is here in the physical, it lives this life. So, your soul has its own book in the dream world that it places all its energy of its learning where it's at in the book. It stays there in dream world. You must put your day in book for living world. Leave it here so that your soul has fresh start in dream world. We'll see. Give it a chance to do more so it doesn't have baggage when it leaves the physical to go into the dream world. This is a chance for you to let go of your day, your struggles, your challenges, and it allows for you to have a fresh start in the morning. Or I have a message from Jesus. My dear, my love, your father, your brother, We bring a message of great hope to you today. Take a deep breath. Allow your soul to come in and accept the message that he brings to you today. I will keep working while he brings the message to me. You have a lot of gunk as a collective that needs removed and pushed away so that the angels assigned to you can take care of those particles in a healing, loving way. Nothing is sin on the other side. Nothing is dark on the other side. Everything is accepted as learning, loving, understanding, experiencing. And whatever you think is negative is turned into love and healing. They know what to do on the other side with these particles that don't need to be here. Okay? Understand, you don't need to hold on so strongly to that. My brothers and sisters, I come to you on a frequency of your own consciousness as a collective. It is time for you to understand who you are, even with all of these baggage pieces that you have adapted, absorbed into your being. Oh, think of the experiences as things on a chalkboard. Everything written out. And what we do today, we take you, the eraser, the physical, and we erase the chalk on the chalkboard, your soul. Renewing your soul's absorbing energy of those experiences that no longer serve you. There is, however, certain parts of the chalkboard that can't be erased. Please understand this. We can only erase what doesn't need to be there to be learned. What needs to be learned will stay. This is something that needs to be aligned with your continued learning. Not all can be wiped away magically. So we must help you understand that you cannot let go and just leave all of these behind and wiped away. Ato po kista palate. Ocha? Oh, eto. The chalk is pure white. Yes, because you are of light energy. Pure white light. Nothing is wrong with the chalk. However, there is different colored chalk, yes? And based off your learning, that color will appear. So, if you are learning from struggles of love, your chalk will be pink or red, depending on how passionate you are about that learning. If you're learning to find yourself suddenly, and you want to heal and find your voice, we use green, yellow, and blue for these colors. Sometimes even purple, depending on how deep the healing is. Chat away. Chato. Kotas. Better. Oh. We breathe life in. On the last healing, I show you bring life in. If you not bring your soul in, there is no sense in being here in this experience. Bring yourself in so you can experience and learn, no matter how strong the struggle is. It must be learned. That is why you're here. They remind me to cover their heart while I communicate for you to the essence of Jesus and who he was here on this earth. So, let me continue that message. Every child has chosen its parents, chosen its lifestyle, chosen all of the pivotal points in the contract so that it may learn from those pivotal pieces in the chess game of learning. Which move are you going to take? Where will that move take you next? Are you 3 steps ahead or are you 3 steps behind? It's all here in your imagination of learning. None of this is really real. But when the soul condenses, but then expands and then condense and then expand, it is able to lift out into the cosmos and then condense into a physical this. It is so powerful. Oh, yes, if you put a sponge is soft or it can be hard, but it is light as a feather, almost. If you put it in water, what does it do? It gets heavy and expands because it absorbed things. This is how the soul works. It expands and gets light, or it condenses and gets heavy. Oh, yes. So the sponge may expand when it gets wet, but it is condensed and heavy. Very similar, the soul. Yes? So you choose. Do you want to be light and expand? Or would you like to be heavy and condensed? So, you can be both, he say. You can be both the soul and the physical at the same time. They cannot be separated. Only until an earthly death, where the physical is no longer needed, is that separation. But in the physical, you are not separated, you are as one. However, each sponge can have its own perspective. Yes, so the heavy body will have its own perspective of its learning as opposed to the soul and its perspective. Imagine what you can do with your mind, for it is the vehicle that takes the sponge from here to here. Yes? How does the sponge get to the water. It needs movement. It needs something to pick it up and place it in. This is your mind. Where do you want yourself to go? What will you create? Because this is the code writer of your life here. It writes where you go. I want you to try something. Arabe to. I want you to write out 3 things, simple things, you would like to see happen in the next month. I want you to write it down every day until the end of the month. Then you will start to see things forming around you to make those things take place. Simple things, not I want to get a car. Simple. It's a test to see how your mind works for you. If those things do not flow, they will not take place, which means you are not pressing play on the recorder. See? So you have to believe these 3 things will form in the coding and play within the life. You will see signs, and things forming around you to give you a heads up that these things, or one of these 3 things, would take place or coming your way. Fast forward in time. You can press rewind or forward on how slow you want it to come to you or how fast you want it to come to you. Again, it's all here. And you can put a time. I would like such and such to happen by a month or 2. I would like to get a better relationship communication going in a loving way with so-and-so by the month of December. Yes? Simple. I would like to obtain a beautiful crystal within a month or 2 that speaks to my soul that will help me along my way. Simple. He say he love you so much, so dearly. Oh, I can't even express the love coming through in the physical form, but it is strong. Please understand how strong his love of this message comes to you. Not everyone is pressing play. It is like you're stuck and now you get headaches and now you not feel good. You put everything here stuck, here in the gut stuck, and you wonder why you get stomachache, why you have issues with your tummy, and why your mind won't function or work for you. You're not pressing play. You're always at stop. And his love for you is showing you're more powerful. Press the play. You have this. You can do this. He is leaving the message small for now. Until next time, we bring you another message. Arabe utas eto hatos kia va breathe in and allow the message to be absorbed through the soul, and it will align within the next few days. And try these things for yourself on your mission, on your path, and allow your purpose to bloom. We are breathing in the message. This will not be the only session we do with trauma, because trauma is so deep, like a sore that you just keep picking at, and it gets deeper and worse and harder on you. So we do many sessions to relieve that pain. Or hear the birdies outside, they're so beautiful, very beautiful. They sing to you. Listen to the birds. They are God's song. They are God's language for the mind to be calm. Okay, we calm the energy down. And we allow ourselves to calm and be at peace. And we place our hand on our belly, bring peace to our soul's core function. It is sort of like yes, warp core, a galactic ship's warp core. It reacts to the energy being created. Okay, that is the core of your soul. It is your vessel, your ship's warp core, and it decides how fast or how slow your vessel will go on its journey. Okay? Okay. We are going to end this session. We're going to allow your soul's primal signature of identification to take over. Step by step, okay? I say goodbye to you, and I allow Moon to come back and be a part of this healing and end it well for us all. I say goodbye to you now, dear soul, and I love you. I am going to intertwine this healing and bond it to you. Almost like sewing energy cords to your soul through the physical. Does that make sense? So you might feel tingling in your body in certain spots. Oh. Okay. Oh, one more. Okay. So I hope you guys liked this session. It was quite interesting. I got to view it from a different viewpoint, and it was amazing to watch, and I loved it. I truly do hope you enjoyed this session. I hope that it did something to your physical and your mental and your soul in your path as a spirit. And if you felt anything or want to, let us know how your experience was, please go to the comment section. I've been loving reading these comments, and it just makes me want to do this even more and more. It truly does. It's been quite the experience for me, because I'm kind of taking this journey alongside you guys. This is something way completely new to me, and I never would have thought I would have seen myself doing this kind of healing. Not in public. I do these kind of things in the trauma retreat, and I do it, for private company where there's a lot of messages coming through, there's a lot of healing going on. So those that are in my private circles or part of the soul retreat, which is going to be in March, they get to experience it, one-on-one, which is kind of cool for them. So, but I don't necessarily allow it to be seen in public, and for them to be asking me to take such a leap of faith on this is kind of a big step for me, because this world isn't very kind to people who are different, and there's so much fear of the unknown and them not understanding what I'm doing, and immediately that goes to ignorance and anger and rudeness and unkindness. So this is a huge step for me to take to help you guys. So I appreciate them showing me the way and having that leap of faith in myself and in them to do this. So I hope that you take a leap of faith in me and with them in allowing these healings to come into your sacred space to help you. So I will see you guys on the next collective Kalenian healing session. I love you. Have a blessed day.